And do you know what? I miss the old basement vibe too. But what you don't remember about the basement, and this is for the old timers on high voltage. I forgot there was no. Oh, I said at the beginning of the video, if you're here for the read, Andrew Gold's Psychology of Secrets, red line it for 5 minutes. For those of you that know me really well, like Sarah, Random Citizen, M, Charles, Saucy, Random, Jennifer, Reinhardt, Starboy, Care Give Out, T-Bird, Care One, Lemon, and Trevor, and Toxie Roxy, and I remember Pajamas and T-Bone, and oh, Saucy, where did you go? And Sarah, where did you go? Oh my goodness. Anyways, so this is for you guys. It's for your ears and eyes only. I miss singing, okay? And what you don't know about the basement is that it really stunk down there. It was really, really moldy. But there's something that's missing right now, and I'm going to go get her. Okay. As Trevor would say, introducing Lasha's chair. Oh, and the other thing I wanted to say is the Meghan Markle trivia. One of the questions is going to be, what month was it supposed to happen? Was it March 1st, April 1st, May 1st, or June 1st? Correct answer is D. It's tomorrow at 7 p.m. But that's not why we're live today. I'm reading Andrew Gold's Psychology of Secrets. It's an excellent book. But there have been people on this channel, and I rattled off at least 13 names off the top of my head that said they missed the old basement days from about a year and 3 months ago. Hi, Trevor. And I was just about to talk about how Trevor and I sent you that message, Trevor. So people were saying they missed the basement days. So I told people, if you're here for the Andrew Gold, just red line it to 5 minutes, right? Or watch it for 5 minutes, 1 more minute, and then I'm reading the book. But I said, we're missing somebody, and we're missing Sophie. I was laughing at the floor when you said, my ass was stuck. No, it wasn't. It was a joke. Did I perform it well? Hi, Madison. How are you? Nice to meet you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Do you know what? I'm going out tonight, and my friend is so, like, absolutely stunningly beautiful and like 10 years younger than I am. And I want to go out dancing and have fun and anyway, Sophie's here, and I'm having my ceremony, and I was going to do it live, or is that morbid? Like when I put the day of Sophie's passing online, was that morbid? Because I didn't feel it was. I wish that I had touched Sophie more though. Like I wish that instead of being like this, I had have had my arms around her more. I did afterwards and during and before, of course, but I was concentrating on what I was saying. But I'm doing my ceremony, and I'll video it, and if people find it morbid, it's her ashes, and I just wanted to say a few words because she was part of our channel for a really long time, and in her honor, I'm always going to have her boot in the background because I made this one video and it was Sophie and she had her boots on and we were walking and I had that song in. Dun, 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 dun. These boots were made for walking and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. So Trevor and I also, we were conducting a live together and we thought that it was going to work, right? This reminds me of Sophie right there. That. And that's actually a real China doll. But anyways, Trevor and I were doing Madison, thank you for dropping by, and the other 4 people that did and liked. I so appreciate it. So anyway, Trevor and I have been trying to go live and it's lagging. So Trevor, guess what's back I've got that I can use for streaming is the Lasha Rajenko channel. And then I can add that to the MacBook. Hey, listen, you didn't send, oh, you did send me your address. Okay, I've got something to send you. Okay, guys, so for those of you that missed the old days, this is the best I can do today. And then I'll read Andrew Gold for 10 minutes. People seem to like the short reads, right? Oh, and the next book I'm going to read, well, actually, as soon as I get Chaos, I'm starting it. Actually, I can read 2 books at one time. I'm not a blank yard. Okay. So this is my mother's phone. Did you see this one, Trevor? I was really mad. I'm not a child of the 60s. I am a child of the 70s. Because when I was 11 and 12 years old, I think I'm going to call it walk and talk. When I was 12 years old, I was doing the 20-minute workout. But I had an eating disorder. Did I ever tell you that, Trevor, that I had an eating disorder? Anyway, so I'm not a child of the 70s. I mean, I'm not a child of the 60s. I did this one, Trevor. Oh, wait. This is it, Trevor. Wait. Okay. Oh, did you see this one? Well, that's okay. You know what? Honestly, high voltage community, the Meghan Markle trivia is June the 1st, which is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Well, that's okay. Okay? You know what? Honestly, high voltage community, the Meghan Markle trivia is Wait. Trev, wait. I was so ticked off about this. This almost made me... Watch this, Trevor. What the hell? Oh, I know what that is. Okay, I was starting the video. So that is 3 questions. Again, oh, listen, I did a live. What was the original? I did a live one day ago with some of the questions. March the 1st, June right here. 1st, August the 1st, or May. So here's some of the mock questions right here. Trevor made this, everybody. Trevor from the Unity Hub created that thing. So random citizen like you, Trevor, said he missed the stuff that we used to do in the basement, which was just pure mock silliness, right? The only difference was my hair was shorter. Yeah, okay. Anyways, so this is what I tried because my guitar's not working. So I tried this. I know I'm a terrible guitar player, but I'm trying to think of a melody. Okay. I got one. I got it. Okay. Started a YouTube channel March 23rd of 2023, and I found it hard to keep track of memories. But one day I came across this guy. His name was Trevor, he fell from the sky, and we made friends and started to use content him and I found amusing. And it took my tears away from the best days. So Trevor and I, we started this channel. We met people one by one, and we didn't let it go away. We tried to stay. Random citizen and Sarah too, PJs and Ed and Seabird too. They were the first to kind of join and they never went away. And that's a country state, and I love you all to this day. Okay. I attracted a T-bird. Hi. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. Hi. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the hub. Welcome to the hub. I wanted it up here so you could see some footage other than just moi, but I guess it really doesn't matter at this point, right? You all know me so well. So, I just wanted to say, I've read Andrew Gold, and you know what I did, T-Bird and Trevor? I had 2 playlists, and there were 4 readings, and I deleted one playlist to make it easier. Oh, and before okay, so let me finish this. So, I left off right here, but the 2 stories, basically he's talking about the stories in which people shared with him. He's talking about people that are so-called influencers now. I don't find anybody influencing. No, how about role models, right? But it's that his book is called Influencers. My experiences within my experiences with influencers, cults, and the occult. Something like that. The Psychology of Secrets. So I am seriously going to finish where we left off. But the 2 stories thus far are the one story about Melissa, who she did commit, you know what, to protect herself in self-defense. And do you know, I told this to, I think it was you, T-Bird, mentioned, there is no such thing as self-defense in Canada, right? If somebody were to hurt me, I wouldn't be able to defend myself. Like if it ever came to the point, you know what? I think this summer is going to be awesome. So the first story was about this Melissa who had to choose between her life and another, and nobody knew it was her. The other one is about a woman who's 60 who has a 30-year-old admirer, and Andrew Gold thought that the woman admired him, and that episode is up there, and it's quite funny. It's only 6 minutes. So I'll probably read, because I am getting a lot better at reading out loud. Like I won't finish this chapter. Cheer Denise reads for hours. I can't. I can. It just depends on my energy level, because I'm really putting myself into it, because now I know what the book is about, because I read it before. Like when I first started the original playlist, I hadn't read the book. So if I didn't read the book, I'm trying to process it and learn like everybody else. I'm coming to Tower City Unity. Yes, we're here. No self-defense in Canada. I know. Do you want to hear the weirdest thing about self-defense? My mother and I were talking about it. And I said, Mama, I said, do you know that if somebody like assaulted me, and if it came to somebody's life of mine or theirs, I don't know if I could even take a life. Like I don't even step on spiders. And see, that's not normal. That's not normal. And mm, T-Bird, did you read what he just wrote? He literally knows the day. You know what he literally knows the days that we like that like this alien remembers everything. You know how see, Trevor, I remember dates too. I remember dates too. Yeah. Okay, anyways, T-Bird, did you know what I did? I shaved my eyebrows off by accident. I almost shaved my whole eyebrow off, and my friend Rita came to my rescue, and she took me to the dollar store yesterday and she got me an eyebrow thing. And guess, T-Bird, what I'm doing tonight, and Trevor? I'm going out for the first time. The last time I was at a bar dancing was probably 3-4 years ago. What about you, T-Bird, Trev? When was the last time you were out at like a club dancing or at a dance or anything, a wedding? Did I lose everybody? Everybody come back, I'm not finished yet. No, I'm not tattooing them. I didn't mean to do that. I have an Andrew Tate video on my channel. Of course, it's unlisted. No, I shaved them by accident. Anyway, I'm gonna read this. This part is actually interesting. And T-Bird, I have Sophie with me. And T-Bird, seriously, I have to ask you this question, okay? I went to 2 weddings last fall, but I didn't dance. Why didn't you dance, T-Bird? Do you have bad knees or ankles, hips, back, anything like that? I have a clean version and an explicit version of the video. Yeah. And you went to 2 weddings last fall? I haven't been to a wedding since my own. I love to dance. Why were you embarrassed? Do you know what? I know why you embarrassed. That's a silly question for me to say, but here's my question. How do I say this without sounding like a pompous ass? You know why okay, this is, all right. The reason that I think that I've never been more engaged in my life. I've never been happier in my life. And there are, and my friend saw this side to me today, that when I talk about something, this is to your dancing, T-Bird, but you know, it's always about me. No, but seriously, forget about me. Why are you embarrassed about dancing? You're embarrassed about how you dance. You're embarrassed that people would look at you. You're embarrassed that you weren't good enough. All my kids were up dancing. You didn't want to embarrass them. You know what's so interesting about that, T-Bird? They wouldn't have been embarrassed. They would have embraced you, love. I'm giving you, this is T-Bird right now. T-Bird, They would have embraced it. They would have embraced it. Okay? Now, I am taking Sophie. Is it morbid of me? Are you? Do you want, hey, T-Bird, Trevor, when this stupid thing, Trevor, can you explain to T-Bird how the live streaming works when we get our computers? Oh, my computer, just a sec. I want to show you. Have I shown you around the apartment, guys? Well, not live, but I'm going to right now. Okay, so this is, I know, but this is like the real thing. Oh, and T-Bird, how's your hubby? T-Bird, is every thumbs up if everything's okay. Okay, okay. I'm having a ceremony, and what I'm doing is I'm taking some of her ashes to the lake because T-Bird and Trevor, you both know, well, yeah, Trevor and I we'll figure all that out. But you know what really helps the algorithm, honestly, is if one of us starts to talk about a subject, we stay on that subject. And obviously there's things that T-Bird doesn't want to talk about live, and it's nobody's business, and it was inappropriate for me to ask, and I apologize. I mean that. And if you accept my apology, that would mean a lot. And when people say, oh, it's okay. No, it's not okay, because then people cross boundaries again, right? So, okay, honey, Trev, I know. I know about the computer issues. I am with you. I feel it. I am frustrated. But right now, let's talk about what we're talking about. And that's Sophie. Remember that video you made for Sophie? That was... I told Trevor, I said, Trev, I said, you can go into my old Facebook. No apology needed, but yes, just know I'm glad that you accept it, because what I'm just trying to say is when people don't put up boundaries, then issues happen, drama transpires, etc., etc. And I've worked really hard. I just wanted to say about what I learned today. And you know what? I'll read. I'm going to read Andrew Gold later. No, and you know what? I'm not gonna. I will not have time to do it tonight. Oh, T-Bird, before you go, as a woman, Trevor, I know, but I don't know if you can advise on these things. T-Bird, no, no, Trevor, no. This is why. I'll tell you why. Okay, T-Bird, I'm going out tonight. And I don't know what to wear, and I don't know what style to dress. I don't want to look skinny and have anxiety, and my anxiety is always that I'm too thin and too old. And I'm not. It's just my bangs bug me. So what should I wear tonight? Can you think of any outfits that you've seen me wear on the channel or maybe in a video that you liked? I'll tell you what I was thinking. But before I do, this is really important. T-Bird and Trev, do you know how old these pictures are? Like, I know this is a terrible thing to own. They're ivory. They're 200. Look at my hair, something about Mary. Anyways, this is my mother's room. I don't know how it gets so messy. Her room gets messier than my stupid hair. What kind of place are you going to? We're going to a dance club. Of course we can go live tomorrow, Trevor, but remember, I go to church from 9:30 until noon, and I'm up very early on Sundays. So the trivia contest is tomorrow, Trevor. It's June the 1st at 7 p.m. So we have to go live. I'm sorry, we're stuck with each other. By the way, if you've just tuned in, tomorrow being June the 1st, we're having the Meghan Markle trivia contest. Finally, at last, after all this time, I'm finally settled in the apartment. And I asked people, I said, what? I asked one person, not in this particular place, because this apartment is exponentially quiet. There's tons and tons of cameras, so my belongings won't get stolen. People can't sneak in. You know, I like that when I have friends over, they need to check in with the concierge, because what if, see, you know, this is what happens. You know, I lived at Concord and they didn't have footage and they didn't have cameras and you didn't have to get a visitor's thing. Well, you do, but they weren't strict on it. And guess what? Somebody got shot there. My scooter got stolen there. That's where my leather got stolen, my boots got stolen, my black leather jacket that I go crazy about every time I think about it. Anyways, this is my mother's room, and I did her closet. And you want to say hi to my mom? Okay. Mom, it's T-Bird and Trevor. So cover yourself up, lady. You look too sexy. Oh, you're looking too sexy then, love.
Okay, so
I'm going to have to put something over your head.
Oh
It's
my
so
God.
pretty.
Oh my
Okay, ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for my mommy?
Here I am.
There she is.
Here I am. Hello. How are you? Good afternoon. Nice to see you again. And what have you been up to?
That's T-Bird.
T-Bird. What have you been
I
up
don't.
to?
I don't know T-Bird's name, so
Oh. Well, we'll just call him T-Bird.
no. I think T-Bird is a female.
It doesn't matter. Not at all.
So you know, I just wanted to tell you. You know, when we were moving. Oh, I've got to show you El Kitchen. So this is El Kitchen. And that is the
Partition.
what is that called? An island? But do you remember that this used to be the coffee table? This was the coffee table in the place on Consiglia, right? And this is the dining room table
As art.
And then this is the piece for the coffee table, and the coffee table's there. And then, so when you go out to the thing, okay, so there's inside, you know, and there's the lilies and, you know, yada, yada.
No, this is
Right? What? I know what needs water. Okay, so then, I don't know what she's talking about right now. My poor mother, she's having a hard time right now. I mean it. I really mean it. I need you guys to do prayers for, Of course I knew your name. I just didn't know if you wanted your name out. You see, I really take people's privacy private. At any rate, so then what I did is I moved, remember that pine table? So this is my area, guys.
We all know her.
I know, but I'm just so happy. It's like I feel like I'm 10 years old and I want to do show and tell. You know, T, we didn't have a washer and dryer where we lived before, okay? Um, you know, Mom and I both have our own bathroom. I got a divider. And of course, because I'm a klutz, one of the, Mom, this is the Peekaboo Center, eh? Yeah, because I'm a klutz, this thing fell over, it fell on the chair, the plastic fell off, and now that's why that's there. And I didn't mean for that to rhyme. Anyways, I've been doing my research on some really good freaking questions for the trivia tomorrow at 7 o'clock, Trevor. And we're going to have to do it on the Lasha Rajenko channel, unfortunately. The only way I can do the, do you like it? And this is my bedroom. It's a bit of a mess right now, but I was able to get my backboard there and a desk, my computers. You know me, T-Bird, I like to have my family around, alive or not. There's some awards I won from when I used to train at Jenny Craig. Oh, there's my scooter stuff. Oh, and my scooter's in great condition. I got it fixed. So what I was going to say is I'll read Andrew Gold tomorrow. Look at all those. I never recognized all those holes there. Huh. Anyway, you do? You know what? Okay, so Trish, T-Bird, and Trevor, we're going clubbing. We're going to one club. I will not pay a fee to get into a club. We simply just want to dance. That's it. And I'm not going to wear a skirt. Trevor, is there any way that you could set up the live on high voltage and then I'll join? Do you think that might make a difference for the thing? If you're leaving, T-Bird, I hopefully will see you tomorrow at 7. And I'm going to get ready. But I think what I'm going to wear tonight, you know what? I'll post what I'm wearing. Okay? And then you guys can let me know if it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down. StreamYard, possibly. Okay. Well, listen, when I get back from church, Trevor, ADHD, listen, you know I love you. No, seriously, I better go now because I was supposed to read Andrew Gold, and instead, I've been babbling. So, I already put up I went live a day ago. I put more mock questions up on the Meghan Markle trivia videos on the playlist on our channel. And I'm also going to be asking some questions about our channel, Trevor. And if you want to get some good information in reference to questions, go to TNT UK and the Royal Grift. You're going through your old neighborhood now? All right. And have a great night. Be good. I'll be safe. I'm having fun. I'll let you know what I'm wearing. Trevor, I gotta run. get your questions together tomorrow. All right? I love you guys. Bye. Bye.